Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's doing fine. On today's episode, we are going to be doing paid readings live. So welcome to the stream again. Yeah, let's get to it. How's everybody doing? Hello, Kimmy, welcome to the stream. Admoni, welcome to the stream. Snow, welcome to the stream. Peach, how you doing, girl? Carrie, welcome to the stream. Brittany, how you doing? Latoya, how you doing, girl? So again, tonight we're going to do paid readings, and how this is going to work is the following. We only have 3 spaces available for tonight. Tonight has to be a short stream. However, tomorrow, free tarot readings. Because the thing is this, I want to keep Fridays exclusively for free tarot readings. Now, I'm still thinking if I want to do Mondays or if I want to do Wednesdays, also doing free tarots. But since we haven't done any tarot readings in this whole week, well, I decided to, just do them. So if you want to participate, this is the link of my PayPal. Let me know once you have done so. We are going to be doing 6 months readings for these clients, and hopefully we can connect, and hopefully the message that you want to hear or the thing that the cards need you to hear will help you nurture, and it's just for fun. But I always like my streams to be helpful for people. I like the people who watch me or participate in my free or paid readings to just have something to make their lives better, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't like to do it for people to be like sad, or people to get depressed, or people to get wrong information, unless it's something that I see like, yo, I really need to say this. I'm like, let me say it. But you know how it is. So yeah, welcome to the stream. The chat, you can chat, this is not a how do you call it? I do remember before, the only thing I'm recognizing as tarot readers is that when I was younger, people used to do it like over the TV or on the phone. I'm really not sure how they did it. I know they were really expensive. They were like $6 a minute, which to me, it's like, bitch, you better change my life for $6 a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just funny. ¿Cómo estás, Diego? Bienvenido al canal. ¿Cómo estuvo tu día? ¿Qué estuviste haciendo hoy? Something I always enjoy is the fact, I don't know if you noticed, new setting tonight. I always wanted to make this space of the room for, live streams and whatnot. Normally, I streamed from this TV because back in the day, I don't know why, I felt that the closer I was to the TV, the better I was going to shoot. However, that did not happen. I just got good. So this is my previous space for streaming, where you see that painting. The lighting was supposed to be there. Qué bueno. ¿Qué hiciste hoy? ¿Trabajaste? ¿Qué hiciste? Yo hoy ya me reuní con mi jefa. Hablamos de los clientes que se necesitan este año para la compañía, todas las cosas que se necesitan en el trabajo. Y yo realmente estoy bien excited por este season del trabajo. Sé que nos va a ir súper bien. So, estoy bien, gracias por preguntar. ¿O estuviste trabajando? Yo voy a empezar a trabajar también pronto. So I'm telling Diego, for those who don't speak Spanish, that I am going to be starting to work soon. I work in a seasonal job in marketing, and today they gave me the new client sheet that we needed. For my office, they're going to be like 500 new clients, which I feel very confident we're going to do. They already gave me like the sales total they want to do and all those things. So job-wise, I'm just talking to you guys because I don't know, for those who are watching, welcome to the stream. tonight we're doing paid readings for my subscribers. If you want to participate, the cost is $10, 10 US dollars. So yeah, this is my link. Let me put it here. I have my phone around me, so I will notice, but if you do a payment to get a reading, always remember to let me know. There are going to be only 3 spaces for tonight. If an hour passes, it's going to be like 2 because I have things to do. No seas tonto, no seas tonto, no seas tonto. Tú y Roswell siempre me están ayudando. O sea, ustedes siempre se están encargando del chat, de hablar con la gente. A veces ustedes mismos como hombres les dan consejos a las muchachas. So, if anything, thank you. So before anybody pays, let's do a simple free 4-card reading so we can just get our mojo going on. So if anybody's in the chat and wants to participate, we're gonna do right now only a free reading just for me to warm up because I haven't done readings in 6 days or something like that. So yeah, I always do a prayer before and such, but you know. Sí, no he calentado hoy, Entonces hace tiempo que no, o sea, hace 6 días que no tengo clientes ni físicos, ni tengo clientes para atender por el otro lado. Hello Dialogue, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Do you want to participate in a 4-card free reading, or do you want to have the full read, which is paid? Let me know in the chat so I could just start, because I have to warm up, you know. Together. Let me see if Dial-Up answers me, Snow, and if this person doesn't answer me, we'll go to your question. And for those who are watching, tonight we're doing paid readings. The cost is $10 US. However, I'm going to do like a small read for free because, you know, I want to warm up. And I'm sorry if I'm screaming. That is one of my curses. I talk way too loud for life. I'm waiting for... Okay, so Dial-Up didn't answer. I think I've waited like 30 seconds. So Snow White, let's do your free 4-card reading and let's see how it goes. So you want to know about your ex-boyfriend and will he come back with you? Have in mind, Snow White, this is important. First of all, you have to be over 18 to participate in my free readings or in any readings in general. So, hey y'all, welcome to the stream. Albanish, how you doing? It's been a while, I haven't seen you. Actually, not that long ago, now that I think about it. But to me, 6 days is like 2 weeks, you know. So Snow White, are you... Okay, you're over 18, perfect. So the first thing I'm going to do, because we have to connect, everybody who's watching, have in mind that I cannot see your faces, I cannot touch your hands, there's no way I can physically connect with you, so this is the reason why I will ask the following questions. So Snow White, the first thing I need to know is your first real name only, and how do you identify yourself? For example, my name is Helen, my real name, and I identify myself as a female. So once you have that in chat, we're going to continue so you can have your 4-card reading. This tarot deck is really good for love, actually. It is meant for love readings. I've never given it that only sole purpose, because again, I want my girls to always be empowered, and but this is one of their specialties, especially this deck that I have in my hands. Eventually I'm gonna buy a new one, but I don't feel comfortable yet. Like, I love the fact that I can have clear readings with it. So I'm still not going to be changing to a new tarot card deck anytime soon. So I'm waiting for Snow White for her 4-card reading. But if you want to have a 10-card reading, which is for 6 months, the cost is $10 US, and the link is around the feed somewhere. Okay, Albanish, thank you so much for stopping by and always showing support, because I've seen some of you guys that drop in when I'm doing gaming content and things like that, and that always, I'm like, oh, they're so sweet. So thank you for stopping by. So I'm waiting for Snow White. If not, I'm going to continue because time is the essence, and this is a live stream. Okay, so her real name is Bebe. You're a Leo. Wu-Tang, and he's a Virgo. Okay. For the future, try not to, or your tarot reader, try not to tell her your signs, because us, by signs, we know a lot of things of the personality of the people. So in my case, I don't have a problem because I'm not that familiarized with the zodiac, but have that in mind, because some people who do tarot cards may use that information and give you a reading which sounds accurate, but they're just pointing out things that you should already know. Just dropping you that one. Okay, so baby, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to touch the screen of where you're watching me from. And when you do so, this is where we're going to begin. I want you to imagine, because I'm also going to touch the screen at the same time. So we're going to imagine we're touching hands briefly, just like this. Not in a strong way, just briefly touching hands. So let me know in the chat when you're touching the screen, so I can also do the same. Yeah, I always let my clients know, because I don't know much of the zodiac, and I like to do things by quality. But for the future, you know how it is. So let me know when you're touching the screen. Okay, so Latoya, you're gonna be next, sister. Let me know again, Snow, let me know in the chat when you're touching the screen, because I'm also going to do it, and when we do so, we're going to imagine that we're briefly touching hands. Does yes mean now? Hello, Rasta, welcome to the stream. I'm waiting for Snow White to say I'm touching the screen or something like that. Because yes is not enough information. Keep touching. Okay, so baby, I'm going to go through the whole deck, and I'm going to choose a card that's going to represent you in the reading. In the meantime, let me put this. I always check the table again, because once the cards dropped and I almost died in my own live stream, so now I'm eternally paranoid over the table. This is going to be eternal. Okay, baby. The card I'm going to choose to represent you in the reading is going to be this one. So, baby, I'm going to drop the cards in the table. Make sure you can see them all. Because now we're going to choose 4 cards. I need you to choose a letter. In my case, I'm going to use an emoji tonight. And the one I'm going to choose is going to be this one. Which one? I'm going to choose this. So that's the emoji I'm going to choose. You choose the letter or the emoji you wish. That's on you. And I'm going to explain to you really soon how you're going to choose your cards. Okay. I need you to concentrate on the question that you have in your mind, which in this case, you already told me is about an ex and you want to know if he's going to come back. So you're going to concentrate on your question. Meanwhile, I am going to be moving my hand through the whole deck. When you feel something, it doesn't matter if the video is lagging. If you feel something, drop the emoji or the letter you choose. That is just going to tell me that I need to stop, and that's the card we're going to choose. Again, we need 4. Did you understand my instructions? Oh my god, Rasta, now that you mentioned that, I am in the process of trying to find a YouTuber name because this channel is a gaming channel. But however, this is not a gaming channel only anymore. So I know I have to get a second name and I'm in that process of trying to find it, but my ego... Okay, perfect. Then we will begin. So yeah, I'm in the process of choosing a second name, Rasta. I love yours. It's Rasta Empress. It's really unique. It could have been normal, but the uniqueness of the unity of the both words, I dig it. So I have been for days in a name generator trying to find a new second name. Insane. When I drop this emoji, it's for me not to get confused. It's an indicator for me, both emojis, so. Baby, I have one hand with black. One hand has silver. Which one do you like the most? The one with silver or the one in black? When I have a doubt, I prefer the client to always choose, you know. Let's continue. when I find a couple of good suggestions, I will ask you guys to help me choose one, because I always think that more people thinking is better than one. So, I would love if you guys would be part of that process with me. So in a couple of days, when I have one, I'll let you guys know, like, oh, please go vote in my Twitter, you know. Four cards have been chosen. I'm gonna put my girls here so they're ready for Latoya. All right, baby. How are you? Your house, your hopes and dreams. Will this be accurate? So the first card we're going to move is, how are you? Okay. When I flip this card, I see that you are a very strong woman. You have a good temper. You're in your world, in your world, you are a top predator. Okay? You are a boss. However, the man that you have chosen for your life is also a top predator. And I don't know how he has this weird ability to make you bend the knee even though you don't want to. Like, because I see you doing what he wants, but in a way, like, you have the right, but you're trying to choose your wars. And this is the card that shows me. Important also, Snow, you can say yes, you can say no. Never go too in, because we're just starting the read, and again, the cards are supposed to tell you what you want to know. Okay, so you can say yes, you can say no, but never go too in. After the read we can go in. Okay, and this is the card that shows me. Checking to see if you can see the card. The next card I'm going to see, baby, is your house. Okay. When I flip your house, I see that there was a big clash. But this clash, I feel it was linked from something to the past that wasn't let go. I see a factor that the way I see this situation is that you weren't able to let somebody wasn't able to let go of something. And this is, to a certain degree, the beginning of the cause of this whole fight or this whole split that you guys have. And I'm going to tell you more. When I see, okay, let me explain something. When I connect with the client, to me it's important to connect with the client, because when I flip the card, I can see or feel certain things. So when I flip this card, it shows me also that this situation has even crawled to the point that is affecting your personality. Normally when somebody has a situation, you can be angry about it, you can be bitter about it, you can have emotions about it, but in this case I'm starting to see that it's going into a point that is even starting to consume you. And this is the card that shows me. Let me see if I always go for this hand now, because the next card I want to see is your hopes and your dreams. Okay. I see you defending him also to a certain degree. I see you defending him from other people. And you're like, no, he's not that bad. No, he's not, you know, like you're trying to calm down the waters, because apparently the people who are around you, they really ride for you. And I see little jabs of criticism, and I also see you deflecting them or trying to deflect them to the point that it's almost like if you were defending him. That's the vibe I'm getting. And this is the card that shows me. Now I want to see the final card, which is this accurate? Okay. When you see me doing this, is that I'm trying to piece the things that I'm seeing. I don't know why I see somebody angry. I see somebody very angry. Okay. Okay. When I flip this card, oh God. I'm really trying to put the words and not be okay. I'm gonna give you an advice. I'm gonna give you an advice. Whatever it is, if you want to move on in this relationship, and if you want to restart this relationship, it's important that you let the past be the past. The past has to be the past. You, first of all, you cannot let this consume you to the way that it's doing it. It's affecting you not only like in the relationship, it's going farther than that, and it's affecting you as a person. So I want you to, whatever that is, for your sake, leave it be if that is what you wish to do. Because again, I'm just your tarot reader. I can't tell you what to do in life, but you have to let this go. Me 1 second ago, I can't tell you what to do. Me a second later, you have to let this go. That's my advice. Because, and also, you have to be careful of the things that you say to other people, because even if you're angry, there are things that you have to tell your closest people, and there are things that you have to tell people which are farther. You can choose what you want to say, because if you transform a person into a villain, don't expect people then to ride for him or defend him or say this or say that. You know, like, if you, when you talk to people, try to choose the words very carefully and not go into the anger, because you can go into a deep anger, and then it's when you start spilling bullets, sorry. And then if this person is then often perceived as badder than he is in your mind, because I see you defending this person, from other people. So that's my advice for you. And also, the reason why I tell you to let things go from the past is because you don't know these things, but there's certain things in life that affect you to a point that they change you forever, and they change your personality. And if you keep dragging this past into your present life, you're not going to get out of that dark cloud, even personality wise or spiritually wise. Do you understand what I'm saying? And this is the final card that shows me. Now, it doesn't show me if this person is going to come back. I do see that things have not ended, and this may be the reason why other people are angry, because they're like, oh, why are you not doing this? But people also need to understand that when you talk to them is to vent. So don't take things don't take their advice also like into super hard. Like, they're just trying to be your friends, they're just trying to take care of you. And that is your final reading. So the only thing that is left for me to ask you is, did this reading resonate with you? Because at the end, I know I'm the best, but I always, my best recommendation is my clients. So what did you think? In the meantime, it is time also for Latoya, I think her name was Johnson. Let me be sure. Latoya, yes. Latoya, you're going to be next. Now we can discuss what we saw in the cards, if you wish to do so. Let me look at the cards again. No, even if she's not here, I will wait for her. I will wait for her, because paying customers, you know how it is. There she is. There is our queen. Just waiting for Snow's feedback. By the way, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, Snow. See, the thing is, that doesn't show me, because it's too unstable for me to see it. It is too unstable for me to see it. And the thing is, if he comes back right now, will the past still affect the present? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because if you want things to work again, if you want things to move on, if you really want to survive this, if you really want to, even if it doesn't work out, even for the future, for the next one, because I don't want you to carry things again from the past, because I saw them, they were affecting you to a point of your personality. So obviously, in the moment you may not see it, but maybe later in the slightest argument that's just gonna go up in flames. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not ready yet to forgive, like, or let it go, you know, because I don't want you to come back and then start in the same arguments, start the same storms, start the same things, and like, I don't like bad cycles. So thank you, Rasta Empress. Thank you for stopping by. Take care. Remember, tomorrow's free readings. So, Miss Latoya, the first thing I'm going to ask you is your first real name and your sex. For example, my real name is Helen and my sex is a female. We're going to try to connect now, okay, Latoya? This is very important. So take that to heart, Snow. Take that to heart, because again, I don't want you to stay there. I want you to move. I want you, when you come back, tell me, oh, Hershey, I feel so happy. I feel so relieved. Hey, Colin. I'll be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But even if he doesn't call back, I want you to let that go so that you are ready for a new one if that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. Okay, Latoya. Latoya, and you're a female. Take care, Snow. Okay, Latoya. So the next thing I'm going to ask you is for you to touch the screen of where you're watching me from. And when you do so, I'm going to touch it also when you let me know in the chat. And we're going to imagine that we're briefly touching hands like this. Not in a strong way, just lightly touching hands. Is this your first reading with me, Latoya? Because I remember I saw your name way in the beginning, and then I think I saw you bringing back a client, but I never knew if I gave you a reading. Hi, Roswell, welcome to the stream. Again, let me know in the chat when you're touching the screen so I can also do so. And when we do so, we're going to briefly connect. The reason why I do this is because I cannot see nor touch nor look in my client's eyes. So this is the best way I find to connect with them. Let me know, Latoya. Okay, Latoya. I'm going to go through the whole deck and I'm going to choose a card that's going to represent you. Latoya, the card I'm going to choose for your reading is going to be this one. Now, Latoya, we're going to choose 10 cards, okay? Because since you're a paying client, my paying clients get the 6-month read. Even my free clients, but you know what I'm trying to say. Tonight we're doing paid readings. And for those who are watching, we only have 2 spaces available for tonight. If you want to have a paid reading, around the chat is someplace in this realm is the PayPal link. Let the mods know so they know you are next. But right now, all of my focus and all of my attention is going to go to Miss Latoya. So Latoya, look for an emoji. My emoji is going to be this one. You choose the one you wish. I'm going to explain to you why. I don't know why I do this so short when I can expand this a lot more. Latoya, choose an emoji or a letter of your wish. And the reason why is because, again, you're going to choose 10 cards. How we're going to choose them. My hand is going to go through the deck. And I want you to concentrate with the deck. It doesn't matter if the video is lagging. If you feel something, drop that letter or emoji, and that's going to tell me to stop. And we're going to choose a card, and again, we need 10. Do you understand my instructions? Perfect. Whenever you're ready, sister. I'm going to start. I'm going to start assuming you're ready. And again, concentrate in the cards. When you feel something, even if it's lagging, drop the emoji and I will stop and we will pick the card, okay? It is raining outside, like the world is gonna go to an end. I don't know if you guys can hear the rain. Whenever you're ready, sister. Latoya, I have in one hand silver and in the other hand there's black. Which one do you like more? The one in the hand in black or the one in the hand in silver? Again, there's the one in silver and this is the one in black. Let's continue. No, Roswell, do you remember that the cameras flipped? So every time somebody, if they choose left, it is a travesty. You already know this. And I tried to flip the card, yeah, but there's gonna be some days I'm gonna forget. Um, that's not gonna happen. Someday they will be in one hand, someday it will be in another, you know. I know. It's just funny you say it. Mm-mm. People literally blasting my phone. 10 cards have been chosen. I'm gonna put my girls in a corner. Let me check the blasting text messages that I'm sure somebody gonna drop me some mean information, which no, nobody did. I hate when people message me so much. I'm expecting some mad tea. If you found my phone, I'm expecting mad tea. Okay, Latoya. What is over you? What is against you? What is above you? What is beneath you? Show me your past. Show me your future. How are you, your house, your hopes and dreams? Will this reading be accurate? So I'm going to put this here so it just makes sure these don't fly away. By the way, the fans are completely wherever they wish to be. I'm going to move this one here because the first card we're going to see, this is where we flip this one. The first thing we're going to see is what is over you, what is protecting you. Okay, so when I mention protectors, I mentioned their ages in the small, medium, old, right? Your protector is a female, and I see her more in the old spectrum. This person showed you how to be strong. This person showed you how to be treated. This woman showed you how to be respected. Like, I'm talking, this woman is a pillar in your family, or was a pillar in your family. Okay, she was also very bossy. Very bossy. I don't know if I mentioned to you, because when I flip the cards, I see things, and when I see her being very bossy. I see her being very, it's almost like if she in her mind was a queen. That's the vibe she gives me, and this is the card that shows me. Again, when you're getting a reading, you can say yes, you can say no. Never go too in, because remember, we want the cards to show you what they want to see first, and then we can discuss it if you want to. But always say yes, no, whatever, you know, like, but never go again too in. The next card I want to see is what is working against you at the moment. What's working against you at the moment, right now, is that I feel that you are being it is an older spirit. It is an older spirit, and again, she gave me these queen vibes. She gave me all this energy, but I also see her. She's very bossy. I love her. I don't know her, and I love her. Now, when I flip the card of what is working against you at the moment, I see you. It's almost like a ride in which you don't have any control. You're just sitting there, whatever, and going through it. Does that make any sense? It shows me like if in this moment, again, that's the thing I see. It's almost like if you're sitting down and everything is moving, but I also see you wanting to move, wanting to take control of that thing. So again, when I see this card is what's working against you at the moment, to me is the sense of being too conformed to what happens in life, to the reactions of things that happen in your life. For example, again, I see it like a little, like a ride, because everything is not in your control. You're just sitting there. Even though you want to stand up and do what you want to do, I see yourself being too comfortable, maybe the word I may choose for this, and that's working against you at the moment. So again, there are things in life one cannot control, but there are also things in life that even if they don't go the way you want, you put the effort to them. So it could go really good, obviously, but you know how it is. Sometimes in life, things happen, and it's not the same thing to be, okay, this happened, and oh, I did everything in my power for this to happen. It didn't happen. You know what? I can accept it because I did everything on my end for it to move differently. And this is a card that shows me. Let me get it a little bit closer. The next card I'm going to see is what's above you. Normally when I flip this card, it shows me what the person wants. When I flip this card, I see two ends. It's almost like both ends took a position and none of y'all is moving. None of y'all is moving, but even though it to me seems, and to the normal eye, it seems like everything is done, I see a window and I see some light coming out of it. So to me, it gives me the impression that even though you and this person are in a standing position, I do see light in the end of the tunnel. Normally when it shows me this card, it shows me like complete distance from each other. But here I see again one end, I see another one, but again in the middle I see a light, which could be implying hope. And this is the card that shows me. Now I'm gonna see what's beneath you. Normally this card is showing me what's really going on. So we're doing paid readings tonight. The costs are $10 US. We only have 2 spaces left. 2 spaces left, and I'm saying it with doubts because it's really close to 10 to the, to my timeline. Anywho, let me continue with Latoya because I'm focused on her. Okay. I'm seeing, when I flip this card, I'm seeing you that in the nighttime, it's when these memories start to attack you. It's like you try to think of how you could have said things, how you could have changed things, how you could have reacted, and even though things that you didn't even say. But I also see that it's, hmm, and it's interesting because I am seeing also this card, and I can see a reflection of another person. I see you thinking, okay, I see that in nighttime, when you go to sleep, is when your mind really starts going at it with all these memories, all these little scenarios that, again, it shows me like you could have reacted this way, you could have said this thing, or you could have said this and that. Um, and it also shows me that you're not the only one who's having this type of situation, because I'm seeing a reflection of somebody else, and you both have the same look in your face. And this is the card that shows me. So now, Latoya, I'm going to flip this card. The next card I'm going to see is your past. This is a 6 months reading because I can see from this point 6 months into the past, from this point 6 months into the future. Do you understand that? From this point 6 months into the past, from this point 6 months into the future with the other card. So that's why these are 6 month readings. So let's flip your card. It's very rarely that I see a person's whole past drop into my face. So let's see what I see with you. Okay. When I flip this card, I'm going to show you something. Do you remember your protector, right? Look at your protector's card. This is your protector's card, right? Let me try to make it focus. This is your protector's card. You remember this one, right? And this is your card. The apple did not fall down very far from the tree. She really showed you how to be a queen, and I see her signature everywhere when I see you being learning how to value yourself, learning your self-worth. And you also saw her how she was treated in life, and you expect that from you also. So I see you that you also have, I'm gonna say, ¿cómo se dice herencia en inglés? Inheritance. You inherited these little traits of her, and I love it. But sometimes you may go a little bit too far. When people are in a particular age, they can get away with that shit because they already, we let them get away with everything. However, us, the younger, we can't do the whole things they do. So I also see you in your past taking that to an extreme, where it's not a bad thing, because obviously in life you choose, if you want to, the man that you choose, you may look for traits for him to be more conceding, more lovable, more this, more that. But in your case, I see to an extent that it kind of became too much. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And this is the card that shows me. Let me see if it focuses. And again, it's not a bad thing. Know your self-worth, know how do you want to be treated, know what you're expecting in a man. That's not a problem. The problem is when, even if it's by anger or if it's because one in ourselves gets carried away, try to, when you feel and you sometimes even know, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, okay? Now I want to see your future. Hmm. But in certain areas in your life, you do let people take that position of power. You enjoy seeing people, not people, a person in particular, taking that control and, being the strong one and being, like that type of energy. I also see you giving yourself into a passion. I see you giving yourself into a passion, and who am I to tell you not to enjoy yourself? I live for it. I am living for yours. But try not to get more too carried away in the sense of you're a very passionate woman, and in that passion, try not to get lost. Try to always remember your essence and always try to learn, what grandma showed us. But again, when you feel you're taking it too far, bring it back. Just bring it back, because again, there's some wars that you win losing. Not every war you have to win. And this is the card that shows me. Now, Latoya, I'm gonna go to your last 4 cards. And the next card I want to see is you. Again, I see a strong woman. I see you also wanting to bring that boss quality into the descendants of the family. Like you're not taking only this, like you want this way of living to be passed down through your generations. But there's somebody around you who likes to see how you react to things. Be careful. Be careful. You are queen. Queens react, but they don't go full force. You never seen a queen clapping. Bitches, we don't clap now. We stop clapping. Everybody tie your hands. We're gonna become queens. No, but what I'm trying to tell you is that I see somebody around you that when they tell things to you, I see them saying them in an intention for them to make you rile, get angry, and react a certain way. So again, have that knowledge with you that if you see, you may kind of suspect who this person is, but since the information that they give you may sometimes be good, it doesn't mind. It's almost like you're not looking at them in that way, and it's not like you're gonna ban them from your life. It's not that you're gonna banish them, not speak to them. It's that you're simply going to know that sometimes they may tell you things in order for you to react. We queens, we play psychological games. You are going to lose your mind. Not me. I'm a queen. Do you understand that? And this is the card that shows me. The next card I'm going to see is your house. When I talk about your house, I'm not only talking about the people who live in it. I'm talking about I'm talking about your friends, family, church people, work people, everything that makes you you. Hmm. When I flip this card, I see two bigger personalities. I don't know, your family, like everybody have a diva moment. We all queens in your family. I'm done. I'm seeing in your house two big characters, and I see you in the middle trying to be a peacemaker. But I also see you going more into a person's direction than the other one. Now, if people are asking you for opinions, or if you're becoming a person who's going to try to um, be a spokesperson to these two strong energies, try not to be try to be unbiased, try to be fair, try to be just, even though you're but try in the moment to look like you're being equal. And this is the card that shows me. The next card I want to see is your hopes and your dreams. Okay. You wish, you're wishing, and you're gathering. I'm sure after this reading, you're going to gather a little bit more of strength to. Do you remember I mentioned to you that you are being in a ride where you're not even this deck, I'll tell you in a moment. I see you in this card. Remember I mentioned to you that I see you like going in a ride where you can't take, where you're not even taking control. I see you now taking control of your life. I see you, even though you're following somebody, you're still going through your own road. You're still walking through your own path, because you're going to take control of the situation. It's not a thing that you're going to, it's just about that even though you're riding the same ship with a person, um you will re- wait, I'm trying to look for a new song. um you will regain that momentum of finding yourself and going, like truly doing things for you to move you. And this is the card that shows me. It's a confusing road. Obviously, when you start taking control of your life, it becomes scary, it becomes overwhelming. But you're a queen. You already know how certain things in life. Nona showed us the way. Okay. And I just want you to, even though you are so much like her, do your thing. Now we're gonna go to the last card. Will this be accurate? Now, things in life take work. Things in life can never happen like this. There are very few people who have that ability to wish and manifest. This is an ability that not many people have. In your case, you're gonna have to work. It's not gonna be an easy road, the one that you're going to be walking. But if you learn how to not take it too far, if you learn how to take control of yourself, and again, it's not about being in the ship with this ride, it's just to, take a little bit of control on your life. I see that whatever it is that you truly are wishing for, it's something very specific. It can happen, but it takes work. It takes real work, and it also takes a lot of self-conscience of oneself to make this work. And it's a thing about two. So always make sure that if you're putting your part, other people are putting their part. Do you understand that? But if you are truly wanting this, and I see you really want something in particular, it doesn't exactly show me, but I do see it there. I do see that light in the end of the tunnel, and this is the card that shows me. And that is my final reading for you, Latoya. The only thing I have to ask you is, did this reading resonate with you? Did you like it? And to me, it's very important to know because you have brought me clients before. So all of my clients' opinions matter, but I'm right now. So let me know what you thought about the reading. And the next one is going to be, let me look for his name. I know Diego knows. Tash. Now we can discuss a little bit more the cards, but when I'm dropping the cards and I'm doing the reading, I like when people say yes, no, but never go too in, because again, I don't want the reading to get corrupted. I truly want you to see, that it's real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to have to move that fan because I am dying from heat. So now it's Tash's turn, and sadly, due to the time, he is going to be my final reading for the night. So if you want to have a reading tomorrow, we're going to be doing 3 readings. Unless you want to skip a line, that also takes a price. But Tash, give me a moment while I fix the fan, and I'll get ready for your read, because I cannot start doing a reading and then get up, because it's going to ruin our connection. Let me fix my girls. I'm mixing my cards. Give me a moment. Thank you. You're so sweet. I'll be right back. Because it's like I'm right now glowing, and it's not because of the highlighter. Ow. 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 Thank you for being so patient. My God, it's hot today. It's not hot. It's okay. I live in the Caribbean, so normally that's the main reason you see me in tank tops. I live in tank tops. Tank tops and I are one. Today I decided to look cute for y'all, you know, be all pretty, and I am here because also I put the fan so far away. I can't even feel that. Okay, so again, Latoya, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for allowing me to do a read and for you to trust in me and to do so because again, you know, like I love the fact that I have a high demand of clients and everybody wants to get a reading with me, but the clients who always, you know, like pay, give that little extra, everything. Okay, so Tash, the first thing I need to know is your first real name and how do you identify yourself? For example, my name is Helen, my real name, and I am a female. So once you're ready, and you're chilling with your meter. Oh, yes. So my tarot deck, it's called um, Sensual Wicca Tarot. This tarot card were made by the artist of Elisa Pogues, and these cards I found them in my little witch shop, I call it, because I find all of the things I need: incense, crystals, everything I need for my needs. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the box. It has a little bit of tape in it because I want to remember this deck even though I become bigger and whatever. I want to remember this just like I remember my first tarot read. So you are Tashifa and you're female. This is the box in case you want to buy it. Very good. Okay, Tashifa. So now what we're going to do, sister, is we're going to try to connect. And I want you to touch the screen of where you're watching me from. And when you do so, I want you to imagine, because I'm also going to touch the screen, that we're briefly touching hands. Not in a strong way, just briefly touching hands. Hi, Queen. Welcome to the stream. So let me know when you're touching the screen in the chat, Tash, so I can also touch the screen. And again, we're going to do it in a brief way, not in a strong way. How you doing, Diamonds? Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for stopping by to my gaming streams. You're such a good supporter. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. Okay, so Tash, in my streams, the way I do readings, I need to connect with my clients. So how I figured that out is that I ask my clients to touch the screen of where they're watching me from. If it's their phone, their tablet, their TV, their PlayStation, wherever it is, and you're gonna let me know in the chat. I'm touching the screen. I'm also going to touch the screen at that same time. So when we do so, we're going to imagine that we're briefly touching hands. Not in a strong way, just briefly touching hands. And that's my first way, or my second way I should say, to connect. That's why I always ask the first real name and their sex, because again, I can't see you guys, I can't touch your hands, I can't look at y'all in the eyes, so it's the best way. I figured out how to do this. So again, no, don't worry, Tash, you're paying. I can repeat this 4 times for you, sweetie. When you pay, you know how it is. I know, I love these cards. Okay, so now I'm going to go through the deck And I'm gonna choose a card. Oh shit, I thought it was down here. Sorry. Sorry. So I'm gonna choose a card, and that card is going to represent you in the reading. Is this your first time getting a reading with me, Tash? And again, when I'm giving a reading, just say yes, no, never go too in, because again, we want the cards to tell us what we need to know. So many cards. Tash, the card I'm going to choose for your reading is going to be this one. Now, Tash, I want you to choose an emoji or a letter. I'm going to choose this. No, I want a new one. I'm going to choose this one. You can choose whichever you wish, because now we're going to choose 10 cards. Okay, your first time with me. Okay, Tash, this is how it's going to be. I want you to look and connect with the cards. If you don't have a question right now, don't worry. The cards will tell you what you want to know. If you have an intention for the reason you're here, think about that while we choose the cards. So I'm going to move my hand while you're connecting to the deck. You will feel something, even though the video will be lagging, because all the videos on YouTube live streams lag. You will feel something. Drop that emoji, and when that emoji, I see it in the screen, it tells me to stop and pick a card. We're going to choose 10 cards in total. Did you understand? And you're going to see my emoji as a sign that I saw it and I chose one. Okay, exactly. You think about it while you choose the cards. You don't have to say it to me. You think about it and put the intention in the cards. And when you see, you drop the emoji. I'm gonna drop mine as a sign that, okay, I saw it and I picked the card. We are continuing. Do you understand that? Or am I talking too fast? Because I can talk fast sometimes. Don't worry. I'm like you. I love asking questions. I am so like that. No. I will move my hand and you will connect with the cards and think of your intention. You will feel something. Drop the emoji And when I see that emoji, I will stop right there, and then I'm going to pick a card and until we have 10. Yes, you will do it 10 times. How you're going to know you will choose again is after you see my emoji, okay? Because that to me means I dropped that emoji so I don't get confused, but you can use it as a reference, as a I got it. Do you understand that? So don't worry, you can ask the questions your heart wishes. Perfect, perfect. So let's begin. That's a sick drop. That's a sick drop. I just love my music. Bass Rebels, they're the best. Let me. Oh shit! Forgot about my emoji. I'm afraid of these boxes. Me trying to point the boxes. I'm afraid one day I'm going to be here choosing cards and a damn spider is going to come out of those boxes. Because where I live, spiders are big, okay? Big monsters. And one of these days, you will see me lose my mind. Hopefully that's never going to happen. But I don't know. It just scares me. It just really scares me. I'm just waiting for that damn day. Y'all see me scream like a bitch. You will see me freak the fuck out. Interesting. 10 cards have been chosen. So I'm gonna put this here in a corner. Okay, Tashifa. What is over you? What is against you? What is above you? What is beneath you? Show me your past. Show me your future. How are you? Your house, your hopes and dreams. Will this reading be accurate? So we're gonna put phone here. Make sure they don't fly. Put this up here so y'all can see me. And the first card we're going to see is what is over you, what protects you. Okay, so your protector, when I see people, I put their ages like in small, medium, old, right? Your protector is in a medium place. This protector enjoys life, love to party, love to be the life of the party. He was like a flame that can move his energy and make everybody be like vibing, you know, like he can move people's energy. And again, I see this person, this protector, as a, if I'm going to put him in age, again, I see him in the medium, in the medium specter, youngish, you know, like almost an adult, not there yet. We there. And again, I see a protector. He's a person who, again, loved to have a party. He loved to be the life of the party. He loved to move energy, and he also now I feel this person, and I'm going to be very honest because you're a paying customer, and sometimes I don't like to say things because my purpose here is to, even though I'm doing tarot readings, I care about my girls and my men, and I love to protect you guys, you know. But in your case, I see your protector. He was taken out of his life or out of this world before his time, and it shows it was like a very, you know, like I want you to know that because it's being very loud, and when things are so loud that I can't even, like, I tend to say them because I feel they're important. Again, when I flip the cards, I see sometimes things, I feel sometimes things. So in this case, I had to mention that to you. And this is the card that shows me. I always look at the screen. I know, but you know, like, I want my girls to always be happy. You know, like, I mentioned that to you because to me that was important because it was really loud. So he had to say that, okay? Now the next card I want to see is what's working against you at the moment. No, it doesn't show. It shows me like his life. He's showing himself in a young. Again, when I put an age, I see him in the middle. But when I say middle, I wouldn't say old, like not reaching the old, like middle. Um, when I see the card of what's working against you, I see a lot of things. You're a person who likes to have things in order. You're a person who likes to have things and know things, how they're gonna go. However, I see you being so focused in something in particular that you are missing out on other opportunities. Like, so try to have an open mind. Try to have a bigger mind. I don't know why I am so emotional about this card. I feel really emotional to this card. That never happens normally when I flip the other cards. I can, like get over it, but it was really like, um, so again, what's working against you at the moment is that I see you very focused. I see you very concentrated on something, but try to take a moment and try to see the bigger picture every once in a while, because I see things behind you that you're not looking at, that you're missing out on. And this is a card that shows me. Now I want to see what's above you. Normally when I flip this card, I see what the people want. It's almost like a how you see yourself type of thing. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Let's see what the cards show me. Let's continue doing our read. Mm-mm, mm-mm. When I see this card, I see you already visualizing yourself as a after something happens, like in an after future projection of yourself. Like when I flip this card, I'm seeing you as a like taking control of your life, taking control of everything. I see you like really being an adult. I see you taking care of, like when I flip this card, it shows me what the person wants, and I see you wanting to be a person in complete control. I see you wanting to be a person that has things already figured out. It's almost like a this has to happen type of thing. And this is the card that shows me. It's almost like you have this pressure on yourself to, already be here in this type of scenario. Even though you're working at it and you're working really hard on it, it's almost like you're rushing yourself or being too hard on yourself based on what you see that you want to be, if that makes any sense. Now I'm going to flip what's beneath you. This is what shows me what's really going on. Okay, when I flip this card, I see you enjoying your life, going with your girls, having fun, enjoying your moment. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Don't think that if you go out, it's going to derail your goals, unless it's something that it's in an abusive way, but I don't think that's the case, because I see you very organized, but in a sense you feel that you're not doing enough for you to get here. But you're doing good, girl. You're doing good. Don't worry. Don't be so hard on yourself. Now, I want to flip the card that talks to me about your past. When I flip this card, I see from this point 6 months to the past. From this point, 6 months into the future. That's with the other card. Let me see your past first. Very rarely I flip it and see a person's full past in my face. Okay, when I flip a card of your past, I see options being shown to me. But I see in these options I'm being shown options, and they're being shown to me in a way of doors. And I see you already opened 2 doors. And these 2 doors are empty inside. When I try to look inside, I see it's dark inside. And I also see in front of you another door that you have not opened yet. And you still haven't reached this door. This door, you have not reached it yet. It's in your path, but you have not reached this door yet. However, again, I'm gonna tell you literally how I'm seeing it. So if you know how to interpret what I'm seeing, because I'm not really understanding this. I'm seeing doors. I see 2 doors that you have already opened. They're not close to each other. See one here, one over here. I don't think the position of the doors means anything, but I see 2 doors open. Inside, everything is black, but I see you walking towards a new door. The question is, will you open it? And this is the card that shows me. I want to see your future. I don't know if they're people. I see them as doors, and The only okay, this is a card that I have trouble knowing, in the sense, because when this one shows me, in your case, doors, sometimes it shows me cups. So I the second time this card, I flipped it to a client and I saw this same card, I saw doors. And since we were in person, he was talking to me about relationships. So I'm gonna start associating doors with relationships, because there's sometimes when I flip this card I see cups, and sometimes I see doors. So I'm gonna try, from what you're telling me now, I'm going to try to interpret that as doors, as relationships, because you're the second person who, when I flip this card and I asked about it, it mentions to me people from their past, like relationship wise. And when I talk to people about this one and it shows me cups, they talk about work. So anywho, let me continue. Really sorry for that, but sometimes you girls show me things. Do you understand? When I flip this card of your future, I see a lot of work being put, a lot of work. If you want this to happen, but I don't see the other person. Okay. I see you putting effort in the future, and I see another person putting also effort. However, I see one of y'all who's literally gonna give up. It's gonna be like, no, this is not working. I don't want this anymore. And even though it could be more if you wished for, I don't see it happening because of a decision. And this is a card that shows I see both ends putting work, but I am also seeing that in that fight to trying to get something, one of you is going to say, I'm out, I'm out. And that's the card that, and it's what it shows me. So my recommendation is that in the moment, don't put pressure on things. Enjoy yourself. Live your moment. The good thing about young people is that they can give you this energy that you're like, wow, like it refreshes how people see things. But again, in the future, I see two people putting work, and I see one of them giving up. That's what I see. Now I'm going to go to the last four cards. And the next card I'm going to see is you. If I'm going to be honest, it's going to be you. If I'm going to be honest, it's going to be you. In this card, when I see you, I also see something in your past that is affecting you in your present. And I'm going to explain to you something about memories and past bad experiences. We don't use them, or we shouldn't use them to judge people on past, because everybody's different and everybody has their own story, and not everybody has the same way of being raised. So I want you to let go whatever it is that's bothering you, but I also don't want it to affect you in the sense that it gives me the memory vibe. It gives me the memory vibe. And again, memories are just, or bad experiences are just there, that if you see a pattern happening again, ding, 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 okay, this, I remember this shit happened before. And that sounds like an alert if you see a pattern that's being worked that you already saw in the past. But it's never a thing that you should carry on like a backpack that, oh, somebody did this to me, and you put it in that backpack. Oh, somebody did this to me, and put it in that backpack, and that backpack is going to get heavier and heavier. That's not how memories, and that's not how experiences work. Drop them. And again, if you see something, if you don't see nothing, don't carry them so harsh on you. And this is the card that shows me. Now I want to see your house. When I talk about your house, I'm talking about your friends, family, work people, church people, cousins, everybody that makes you, you. In your house, I'm seeing a rebirth. I'm seeing a rebirth. It's the best way I can literally describe this. So again, when I talk about your house, it's your friends, family, work people, church people. It's not only like the people you live in your house. It's everything that makes you, you, okay? And in your card, I'm seeing a rebirth. It's like a reset to the clock. The rebirth, reset to the clock. So dumb. But I'm seeing this rebirth is coming from a place of pain. So if you've been having a rough time, if you've been having a dark moment, if you've been having like a little bit of a moment, I want you to know that it's because of a rebirth that you're having, or a reset. These two words are coming, so I'm gonna keep saying them. Even though it was scary, even though you didn't know what was going on, these are things that were supposed to happen in your life. So again, let's drop the past. Let's only use it as a way to know if something bad is going to happen, or as a reference of that, but not as a thing for you to be adding more problems. And again, your house, I'm seeing a rebirth, and I see a rebirth from a place of pain. Now I want to, and this is the card it shows me. And the reason why I know it's from a place of pain is because it's almost burning me. It almost burns how hard it has been. But I want you again to know this was just a moment. This was just a moment. So we're going to drop everything that has been haunting us, everything that has been bad, because we need to be ready. We need to be ready to face the things that are going to come into your life. Me saying we, like if we were a unit. I'm your tarot reader, and I always root for you, but you know what I'm trying to say. Anywho, now I want to see your hopes and your dreams. I also want you to know something else. Being scared is not a bad thing. Being self-aware is not a bad thing. Being sometimes too rough on yourself is not a bad thing. The reason why I tell you this is because when I flip the card that I'm going to show you now, the way that I see it, it tells me one of the two things. Or the person is incredibly naive to the point they think they have life grabbed by the balls, or they're people who are really smart, because being afraid. Okay, have you ever heard the saying that the best leaders are those who don't want to be leaders? It's because they don't do it for themselves, it's because of others. So I want you to know that also, because I lost my line a little bit, but I want you to know that, because even though I don't want you to think that you're self-doubting yourself is something for you to stop and not continue. It's not for you to doubt yourself to a point that you will not keep moving. It's just to let you know that your head is not out in the clouds. You're not out there thinking that you the one, that you're the Jet Li of this storyline. Do you understand what I'm saying? And this is the card that shows me. The final card I want to see is if all of this makes sense. Keep working. Keep enjoying yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're okay. You're not a crazy woman. You're not thinking out of your head, you know, like, you are a very sane person. So I want you to stop trying to have so much control and try to look what's going on around you. Don't be so laser focused sometimes on things. Take a moment to look around, smell the flowers, look at the stars. I want you to understand that this process of pain, it's because you have been going through a rebirth. And I also want you to know that the things from your past are not made for them to become bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. You know, it's for them to just, if it alerts you, you know what's going on. It's just for you to know. Just for you not to repeat mistakes. Do you understand that? And when I see this final card, it tells me that everything in this whole table, except the rebirth and your self-doubting, can be changed. If you want to continue with this person more, than you can do that. This is not, I am not seeing things written in stone. Okay? So I want to thank you for stopping by, and I also want to know, did this reading resonate with you? It was a very interesting read. It was very interesting, but again, I want to know your feedback. Now we can discuss the cards if you want to. So and for those who are watching, don't forget to drop a like in the video. Tomorrow it's going to be free reading, so It's one of the best nights because I love it. It's just you guys don't understand how helpful you are for me to learn how to do these things, and like it has been a wonderful experience. So tomorrow, Friday, free readings. You be honest as you wish, please, please, please. Mm. Oh, girl, you scared me. I thought you were gonna drop it. Like, because it's really strange because when I see things clear, I never doubt myself. But when you say I will be very honest, I'm like, thank you so much for allowing me to do a reading for you, sister. Um, I learned how to do this from books that are really, really old, and that's why it was really hard to learn shorter tactics for doing readings, but we found a way. Um, I don't know. I still, honestly, to be honest, I don't know how I can see things because I knew that when you do the readings, you were going to be able to, you were going to develop your skills in that, but I don't understand them. I'm going to be real honest. I don't understand them. And when I look at my analytics, I see people classifying me as a psychic reader. I don't dare, I don't put that in my texts. I don't know if that's true. So the fact that you tell me this information and that actually you have been with so many other tarot readers, it really humbles me to know this information because it just gives me validation to keep doing what I'm doing. I always you almost bring me tears to my eyes, girl. So again, thank you for trusting me. Thank you for stopping by. So I don't cry because every time if I'm the one, I'm a person that if I keep talking, I could get myself to cry. You know what I'm saying? So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hopefully pretty soon we're gonna reach our 1,000 subscribers, and then I can focus more on the free readings because Google is gonna be the one paying the check. So yeah, thank you for stopping by. I'm loving the fact that you enjoy your reading, and thank you so much. So on that note, that is going to be everything for tonight. You already know tomorrow we have a date for free readings, and that on that note, Roswell, Diego, thank you guys always so much for taking care of me. I am hoping to God that my makeup is not getting ruined while I stop this stream. So on that note, see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to drop a like. Bye guys. Make crying in my dance street. Look at me so emotional.